Jayam, Gautam, will you send your question paper? I would like to discuss that paper.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Shreya. Shreya, you're attending session from YouTube. ठीक है मतलब fine. Ma'am, start the class. I'm reading your comment. अरे वो I was waiting for the people to join and also live नहीं हुआ था backside. So now it is done. Shreya, you also and other people who are listening to me, please send me your question paper. I want to discuss some paper which is latest. So your paper will be the best one. Though I think I have that in my system. मैंने लिए तो थे कल किसी से. But ठीक है. Did you send it? And please ignore background, background नहीं, please my coughing because I have throat infection, coughing, and my eyes are already straining. So I'm not feeling quite good. ठीक है? And this is very weird thing to be live on YouTube. I have to be conscious. But anyways, Gautam, how much time will take? Abhinav. Sachetan, तुम भेजना अपना paper. 1 minute, okay. Till the time, guys, explore your syllabus, and if you people have any doubt, just ask.
Ma'am, I've sent it, ma'am. Have you gotten?
Yeah. I'm opening my OneNote. I'll upload it here. Thank you. 7 pages. One second, guys. It'll take just 2 minutes to copy paste it. Ma'am, sorry, I joined right now. May I know if I start? Yeah. Guys, we have started. I'm going to discuss paper now. This is a request to everyone who is listening. Please send me your school model paper so that I can discuss. Reason being, these are the latest syllabus paper and obviously newly designed. I have received one paper from Abhinav. I have uploaded it and I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to discuss that. But other students, other paper, you people definitely can share it. Okay? Chalo, let's discuss the paper. Okay. Random हो गया. चलो ठीक है, but that's okay. The apparatus nahi covered. Okay. The given diagram shows the internal structure of a leaf in a cross section. Identify the site of photosynthesis. तो जो A है वो है cuticle, B है epidermis, C है mesophyll cell, D is also mesophyll. You know that spongy and compact mesophyll. Nice, matlab NCERT में this is not in detail, but your school has added it. I appreciate. And ये जो है ये stomata है, but इन्होंने label नहीं किया E. ठीक है, तो guys tell me where photosynthesis happen. अच्छा एक मिनट, ये डी मीजोफिल, आई एम सो सॉरी गाइज, आई एम सो सॉरी, मैंने इसको ध्यान से नहीं पढ़ा। एक्चुअल में क्या है कि ये सी मीजोफिल है, जो डी है ना ये स्पेसेस हैं, ये है कैविटीज। मुझे लगा स्पॉन्जी इसको, क्योंकि वो फ्लो में, हाँ इट्स एयर स्पेसेस, मैंने अब ध्यान दिया कि वो एरो स्पेसेस की तरफ है। तो सी ओनली मीजोफिल सर, नो डिस्कशन। अच्छा, sex determination in human being is under genetic control done by a pair of sex chromosome X and Y. Given table summarize the genetic makeup of the gamete, chromosome in the embryo and the sex of the newborn developed from the embryo. ठीक है, identify the correct one. Sorry, male 22 plus X, female is this, so 44. ठीक है, X Y, अच्छा फीमेल में Y बना दिया इन्होंने, वैसे तो तुमने ठीक टिक किया हुआ है। आई एम जस्ट रीडिंग इट, मेल में X, फीमेल में X, 44, ये गलत हो गया। कितना इजी क्वेश्चन है ये पता है, ये क्वेश्चन इतना इजी है, बट पॉइंट ये है कि इसमें बच्चे मिस्टेक कर सकते हैं, बिकॉज दे
Yes, ma'am.
माइट,
Lots of people got this wrong. They got this confused.
एग्जैक्टली, ये क्वेश्चन मतलब कॉमन सेंस का क्वेश्चन है, इट इज नॉट ऑफ नॉलेज आई से। ठीक है, तो लेट्स मूव फॉरवर्ड। ट्रॉपिक मूवमेंट्स आर यूजुअली कंट्रोल्ड बाय फाइटोहॉर्मोन्स। ठीक है, in an experiment to investigate phototropism, a plant shoot is grown with light coming from one side only. Identify the auxin. And this is tropic movement, phototropic movement. मतलब हॉर्मोन्स भी मैंने तुम्हें बता दिया, वो ऑक्सिन की वजह से होता है। आई डोंट नो, इट्स नॉट इन सिलेबस दो, बट ऑब्वियसली इट इज फोटो पॉजिटिवली फोटोट्रॉपिक मूवमेंट। तो या कितने मार्क्स का है? 1 मार्क का। दिस इज सेम, ये मैंने सेम फोटो अपलोड कर दिया क्या बार बार? मैं कॉपी पेस्ट तो कर रही थी बार बार। चलो एनीवेज देखते हैं, याद रखना सीक्वेंस, ठीक है। असर्शन रीजन, अरे ये 20-21, 1 मिनट रुको, मेरे को फटाफट से देखने दो। ये भी 20-21, ठीक है। 38, 37, 26, 20, ठीक है। 1 सेकेंड, चलो अब हो गया शायद, फटाफट से डिस्कस करते हैं गाइस। क्वेश्चन रैंडम हो जाएंगे, बता ओके। ये असर्शन रीजन है, ठीक है। असर्शन है एक्सचेंज ऑफ मटेरियल बिटवीन द ब्लड एंड द सराउंडिंग सेल टेक प्लेस अक्रॉस द वॉल ऑफ आर्टरीज। रॉन्ग, आर्टरीज के आसपास थोड़ा ना होता है, कैपिलरीज के पास होता है, तो दिस इज रॉन्ग। एक्सचेंज ऑफ मटेरियल एट अ फास्टर रेट if the wall is thin and delicate, हाँ। तो assertion is wrong and reason is right, इसका डी बनता है। थैंक यू गौतम, डी है इसका, ठीक है। मतलब डी में assertion रॉन्ग और रीजन राइट, मतलब वही है, ठीक है। ओके फाइन, मैं सिर्फ वो कंफर्म कर रही थी। द प्रोसेस ऑफ डाइल्यूटिंग, ओके सॉरी, list any 4 ways by which excretion process happen in plant. 4 ways: transpiration, gums and raisins, गटेशन, याद है ना गटेशन, स्टोरेज इन फॉलिंग टिंग, बाय विच एक्सक्रीशन प्रोसेस। और कैसे करोगे, इसमें क्या लिख सकते हो? और गाइस, what will be the fourth one? Directly into the soil? How? Directly into the soil through root. Can you think of any other point, guys? Transpiration, gums, guttation, raisins, latex. मतलब gums, raisins, latex वो मैंने इकट्ठा लिख दिया, but maybe you can write it separately. Can you think of any other point, guys? और प्लीज आज मेरी शक्ल पे मत वो करना, बिकॉज आई एम नॉट फीलिंग गुड, माई हेल्थ इज नॉट वेरी फेवरेबल. गाइस, कैन यू थिंक ऑफ सम अदर पॉइंट? जैसे तो ट्रांसपिरेशन हो गया ना, ऐसे तो मैं लेंटिक्यूलर, मैम वेदर्ड लीव, हाँ वेदर्ड लीव, ऐसे तो मैं लेंटिक्यूलर और क्या बोलते हैं कोर्क से सब स्टोमेटा से वो तो सब लिख ही सकते हैं, बट आई थॉट लाइक सेपरेट लिख दे. बट वेदर्ड लीव्स, विल्टेड लीव कह रहे हो तो तुम? वेदर्ड एज इन ये वाले वेदर्ड लीव्स, वीदर्ड लीव्स होता है ना, वीदर्ड लीव्स, हाँ वीदर्ड लीव्स. सही बोलोगे. Draw a label diagram showing the structural detail of human nervous cell. अब यहाँ पे guys देखो, as a person I'm just telling you a little tip here. Imagine you are checking paper. मतलब if I talk about my liking, I really love the diagram which is labeled, more and more labeled. So guys, just a suggestion in bio, if you people are drawing a diagram, label it more and more, and always try to write label on the right side. Make it neat and clean and just write all the labels on the right side. And label it whatever part you know. And whenever you people are making diagram, uske niche na under description, just write under description figure the structure of a nerve cell, so that it become easy for the reader. ठीक है? Analyze the given. Ma'am, can you explain guttation? Guttation क्या होता है? I'm pretty sure you must have seen morning dews. लीफ के ऊपर, फ्लावर के पेटल्स के ऊपर, लीफ के ऊपर भी होता है मॉर्निंग ड्यूज. तो नॉट ऑलवेज दे आर मॉर्निंग ड्यूज. लिटरली जैसे स्टोमेटा होता है ना, in the similar way there is another pore present on the leaf corner, and we call them hydrathodes. वो learn करने की जरूरत नहीं है, but वहां से waste is excreted out early morning at the night. That process is known as guttation. Literally you can imagine the picture of morning dews on the petals or on the leaves, but not always it is morning dews. That's guttation, removal of the waste. ठीक है? Most welcome. अच्छा, identify, answer the following. ठीक है? Identify the organism which act as a secondary as well as tertiary consumer in the given. ठीक है? तो secondary consumer हो गया second, मतलब T1, T2, T3. ये होता है primary consumer, पता है ना? ये होता है secondary. This is secondary consumer. So you people have to look for T3. So wait, diagram is not very much nice actually. Not very clear. 1 second. हाँ क्या? T3. ये क्या लिखा हुआ है? Animals and protista, microscopic plant, dragonfly larva. ये क्या है? Stick. I'm not able to read it. Whatever I
Ma'am,
have.
stickleback. Stickleback. It's a fish.
Stickleback. Okay. उसके बाद यहाँ से ये stickleback, ठीक है? ये producer common frog. This is also T3. मतलब तुम्हें ये आइडेंटिफाई करना होगा, ये T3 है यहाँ से, ये T3 है यहाँ से, और ये T3 है यहाँ से, और यहाँ से भी. Got it? तो T3 is secondary consumer. Secondary, अच्छा अब इन्होंने बोला which act as a secondary as well as tertiary consumer. हाँ मैं वही सोच रही थी कि यहाँ से भी है, इधर से क्वार्टनरी, इधर से T4 है और इधर से T3 है. सही बोल रहे हो, तो मैं यही सोच रही थी. तो दिस इज फ्रॉग. फ्रॉग इज द आंसर. Ma'am, doubt. List 2 type of reproduction in which one of the following two is responsible for bringing more variation in its progeny, and how? Ma'am, list two type of reproduction. Which one of the following is? मैं समझी नहीं ये question. मतलब ये दो question है क्या?
Yes, ma'am.
List two type of reproduction. Which one of the following two is responsible for bringing in more
Like
variation?
from like two of those reproduction systems, one of them is responsible for showing more variations in its progeny.
इसके ऑप्शन कहाँ है?
मैम ऑप्शन नहीं है, 3 marks क्वेश्चन है.
लिस्ट टू टाइप, मेरे पता नहीं आज सिग्नल ही नहीं पकड़ रहे, मेरे को ऐसे लग रहा है. अभी पहले क्लास में भी ऐसे करी थी मैं. लिस्ट टू टाइप ऑफ रिप्रोडक्शन इन विच वन ऑफ द फॉलोइंग टू इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर ब्रिंगिंग इन मोर वेरिएशन. मतलब सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन में आएगा ज्यादा वेरिएशन.
Yes, ma'am, पर how like 3 marks के लिए.
हाउ तो मतलब गैमीट फॉर्मेशन
Yes, I guess in this we can simply just write sexual, asexual, define them, and tell that in sexual there is more variation, and describe why
ये
there is more
क्वेश्चन
variation.
स्टेटमेंट में प्रॉब्लम है. सही बोल रहे हो तुम. क्वेश्चन स्टेटमेंट में प्रॉब्लम है. ऐसे लिखना है लिस्ट टू टाइप ऑफ रिप्रोडक्शन एंड देन इन विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग टू स्टेटमेंट तुम्हारा बिना फुल स्टॉप कॉमा के है. तो दैट मे बी कंफ्यूज्ड मी. शी इज राइट, एसेक्सुअल एंड सेक्सुअल, और वेरिएशन सेक्सुअल में होता है. क्यों होता है? तुम्हारे एनसीईआरटी में देयर इज अ पूरा पैराग्राफ ऑन डीएनए. यू रिमेंबर that DNA changes. I don't know NCERT में what content has been written, but I'm sure that DNA पे there's a lot of lines written in the
Yes, ma'am, it's there, but
yeah, that NCERT वाला content you will write. Otherwise, if I give you exact, it happened during meiosis where crossing over happened. I have explained you that in the class. ठीक है?
fine, ma'am.
DNA coupling. DNA crossover. Yeah, DNA coupling crossover. DNA copying. तो बैठ के कॉपिंग की स्पेलिंग सोचो. बट या genes from both the parents and there are some inaccuracies in copying. हाँ, तुम्हारा मतलब I will suggest NCERT का content लिखो. दो crossing over phenomena I have explained you. And Ashita, this message is for you. I dropped a message to you on WhatsApp. I don't know whether you confirmed it to or support or no, not, but you can take a DRS ticket on next week because I'm having some strains. तो कल तो I will not keep extra session. तो next week में, ठीक है? मैंने कंफर्म किया था थर्सडे को, बट वैसे मेरी थर्सडे को क्लास हो गई थी कोई और. मैम डिड यू रिसीव? या आई विल चेक इट. थैंक यू. लेट्स मूव अहेड. व्हाट विल बी द अमाउंट ऑफ एनर्जी ट्रांसफर्ड टू स्टिकलबैक एंड हीरोन इन द फॉलोइंग फूड चेन? मैं कह रही हूँ हीरोन कहाँ है? अच्छा ये रहे. तो ये तो डिस्कस करने की जरूरत ही नहीं है ना क्वेश्चन. यू नो दिस राइट? Even I got 6, so okay. Guys, I'm not going to discuss the C question. 10% law, you simply, yeah. अच्छा, एक चीज बतानी है मैंने तुम्हें. Imagine तुम्हारे पास कोई क्वेश्चन आता है. अब इसमें इन्होंने ये नहीं बोला कि माइक्रोस्कोपिक. मान लो क्वेश्चन ये है कि यहाँ पे सन है और क्या है, यहाँ पे सन है. वेट यार, मेरा वन नोट कंफ्यूज हो रखा है, रुको. मैं तुम्हें एक चीज बता रही हूँ एडिशनल. इफ क्वेश्चन कम कि मान लो देयर इज अ स्टेटमेंट एंड दे आर सेइंग कि देयर इज सन एंड सन हैज गिवन 10,000 kilojoule of energy and then they have not mentioned how many energy is there and then you have to predict next. So solution will be, you know that of the 10,000 only 2% will be utilized by the plant, then it will be 2% ही होता है ना. 1%. ओके, मैं खुद ही ओके 1%. तो इट विल बी 100 जूल. करेक्ट है. देन यू स्टार्ट सॉल्विंग इट. ठीक है, तो तुम्हें प्रोड्यूसर पे यू हैव टू कंसीडर ओनली 1%. अच्छा, 2% इज दैट सोलर कांस्टेंट. ठीक है, ओके ओके. सो लेट्स मूव फॉरवर्ड. How is ozone layer formed at higher level in the atmosphere? You remember I showed you that reaction कि ओजोन अल्ट्रावायलेट यूवी रेडिएशन की प्रेजेंस में इज फॉर्म्ड. या यू नीड टू राइट दैट अप. व्हाई इज दिस लेयर इंपॉर्टेंट? यू नो दैट. आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू डिस्कस दिस. In sexual reproduction, it is seen that two germ cells are not very different from one another or even be similar in lower organisms. But as the body designs become more complex, the germ cells also specialize in structure and function. Explain this by taking human germ cell as an example. So guys, यहाँ पे ना, this language is not used in 10th class, but we use a term in 11th and 12th class. We call them isogamous and anisogamous. Have I used this term in your class ever? Isogamy का मतलब होता है when the gametes are similar. Like male gamete and female gamete have similar design. It happen in lower invertebrate and algae also. And isogamy is where the gametes are different, like male and female. So an ANIS, so an isogamy happen in human. So you know that यहीं पे इन्होंने लिखा है कि another way we're similar in lower organism. But as body designs, जैसे human में germ cell specialized, then you will be talking about how sperm and ova is different. ठीक है? Sperm and ova are different. How does the developing, matlab you can say, acha, if you people have to write the difference between sperm and ova, so you will say sperm is motile. Motile means flagellated, it can move. Ova is not. Sperm is elongated, ova is more of spherical. Sperm is the smallest cell, ova is the largest cell of the body. Matlab shape के बारे में you can discuss. So तीन difference तो यहीं पे हो गए. Then maybe you can discuss about hormones. Sperms are produced by sperm mother cell, ova is by ova mother cell. Count of sperm is more. You can talk about the count, and ova is less because so many ova are destroyed. Female sex cell. हाँ, मतलब I'm just telling you some technical words. The count of sperm is more. It is in millions, while egg is not. And you can say कि per month one egg is released alternatively, but sperm more production is there. So there are so many differences you people can write. Okay, thank you. Though there are more things striking my head, कि sperm mother cell का under the testosterone, estrogen, somehow you can mention that influence is there. Like from where they are released, they can also be marked. Yeah. Chalo, let's move ahead. An important event in the reproduction is the process of duplicating DNA inside the nucleus, where the cell use chemical reaction to build copies of their DNA. Justify the statement by highlighting the advantages of this process. What? An important event in the reproduction is the process of duplicating DNA inside the nucleus, where the cells use chemical reaction to build copies. Justified by highlighting the advantage. DNA replication का
was basically variation. को बाद में explain करना पड़ेगा.
अच्छा, actually पता है क्या है? इनको क्वेश्चन भी ढंग से लिखना चाहिए because DNA replication happened 2 times. One when the sperm or ova is getting formed, another when zygote is there. Zygote में भी तो growth happen, then also DNA also. तो इन्होंने लिखा event in reproduction. Gamete formation नहीं लिखा. So definitely you can mention that variation and all, but after the zygote has been formed, then variation doesn't happen. Variation only happened during sperm and ova formation.
Ma'am, in NCERT, I don't think for like the same sentence is written in the
I
first
get it.
paragraph, but
I know.
कुछ zygote वगैरह कुछ नहीं है उधर.
Exactly. But you people are logical and you can add that. ठीक है?
Okay.
It will be an add-on value. ये वही डीएनए का पैराग्राफ है जो 10 लाइनें पढ़ते हो और लगता है कि एक ही बात लिखी हुई है. I do remember that paragraph. मेरे को भी समझ नहीं आ रहा उसमें कंटेंट क्या ही लिखा है. Trace the post-pollination event in a bisect. Okay, guys, that's all double fertilization. Post-pollination, हाँ, double fertilization. Yeah, that's true. तो यहाँ पे guys, please make a diagram. यहाँ पे 5 marks question में guys. Bio में physics is all about numerical, chemistry is all about reaction, bio is all about diagram. Even if they have not asked in 5 marks question, you should serve. क्योंकि मतलब जब आप होटल में खाना खाने जाते हो तो वहां पे बिल बहुत ज्यादा आता है, वहां पे भी एक वो मिल ही जाता है, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, डेजर्ट, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, मतलब वेयर होटल इज पेइंग, व्हाट डू वी कॉल इट, वर्ड नहीं याद आ रहा मुझे. तो यहाँ पे भी यू शुड ऐड ऑन सम डेलिकेसी. चलो भाई इट्स अ डेजर्ट फ्री में देना चाहिए कुछ, तो 5 मार्क्स में यू शुड सर्व दैट थिंग. ओके, आई एम नॉट एबल टू गेट दैट वर्ड. हाँ, कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री. My brain really, I have a brain fog today, guys. Last वाला तो मैंने live ही delete करा दिया YouTube से because I was really getting, तो ठीक है. कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री बोलते हैं उसको, तो दैट थिंग। तो 5 मार्क्स में यू शुड गिव अ कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री डिश। थैंक यू। हम सिटिंग द क्लास टू मायोपिक, ओके फाइन। फिजिक्स ठीक है, बायो है क्या? मार्बल नहीं। ये आ गया मार्बल। एसिड रेन, मार्बल कैंसर। I'm literally thinking about the spelling of marble and then I checked it. ये करते हैं, this seems to be nice. Are you serious? They have given this coat color in mice का example. This is in 12th class. Let's read it. Coat color in general has intrigued, and you won't believe, guys, I was discussing this paper in some other 10th class school का, and वहां पे भी मतलब ये जो पैराग्राफ वाले बेस्ड क्वेश्चन है उसमें 12th का कंटेंट was there. I was like, what? Is this the new thing that is happening? I don't know. Ma'am, this is board paper, नहीं, it's a model.
Why is this 12th class?
जो पैराग्राफ बेस्ड क्वेश्चन था, पैराग्राफ के क्वेश्चन तो इजी थे, क्वेश्चन वाज ऑफ 10th क्लास, बट जो पैराग्राफ में ऊपर का पैराग्राफ था दैट वाज वर्थ 12th क्लास। एंड दिस इज द सेकंड टाइम आई एम गोइंग थ्रू द क्वेश्चन। क्वेश्चन का लेवल विल बी तुम्हारा कंफ्यूज करने के लिए एग्जैक्टली, बट लेवल क्वेश्चन का इज 10th क्लास दैट यू पीपल कैन सॉल्व। चलो लेट्स रीड इट। Coat color in general has intrigued scientists all over the world for centuries. Such an interest could be explained by its phenotypic characteristic being easily recognizable, making it simple to follow the inheritance from generation to generation. Therefore, coat color has become a model phenotype for studying gene action and gene interaction. The given diagram represents the inheritance of the coat color in mice, analyzes color and okay fine. तो अब देखो इन्होंने लिया mice ABCD, ए और बी की शादी हो गई, इनके बच्चे जो हैं वो सारे के सारे बी के हैं। ओके, शादी तो नहीं हुई, मतलब कोई वो नहीं है इनका, दे कैन डू पॉलीगैमी। तो यहाँ पे इनकी भी है, इनके भी बच्चे हैं और इनके भी बच्चे हैं। ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे मतलब 4 people are meeting thrice and this is the family. ठीक है, white coat color and grey. Identify the dominant and recessive trait in the coat color. तो obviously जो ग्रे कलर है that is dominant. ठीक है, यहाँ पे तुमने ये नहीं देखना कि काउंट ग्रे का ज्यादा है। इफ यू शुड सी दैट द ग्रे इज बीइंग डोमिनेंट, ग्रे इज बीइंग डोमिनेंट। यहाँ पे 50-50 हो गया। ठीक है, NCERT doing new things to torture student for the final exam. नहीं, don't worry, because after this won't be board in 10th. So do you know? Okay, you don't know, but literally guys, I have given boards in my 5th, 8th, 10th and 12th. I had this in my matlab during our time it was there. So I've given boards for like 4 times. अब 10th का भी रिमूव करेंगे तो it should not happen. That's bad. That's torture. No, I was not tortured. That's okay. चलो let's move. तो बोर्ड का नाम आ जाता है ना तो we feel tortured, but nothing like that. Identify the dominant. Okay, which mouse is heterozygous for coat color? A, B, C, D. Heterozygous for coat color. COD में COD में से होगा गाइस। 50-50% रेशो कब आती है? When it is 50-50, when both are heterozygous. नहीं, sorry, when one of them is heterozygous. I think C is heterozygous, right? When dominant is hetero, है ना, C is heterozygous, क्योंकि तभी 50-50 रेशो आता है। उसका कलर भी दिख रहा है तो that's why. Find the phenotypic and genotypic ratio of 2 members in the family P. क्या है? Find the phenotypic and genotypic ratio of 2 members in the family P.
Ma'am, if 2 members.
This family P, basically the first family that's formed.
मैं वही देख रही हूँ। Find out the phenotypic and genotypic ratio of the 2 members in the family.
I'm not off. It's if.
अच्छा, किसी का भी, हाँ, तो तुम ये तो खुद भी लिख सकते हो। तुम्हें पता है कि इसमें जो कंडीशन है ये दिस इज रिसेसिव एंड दिस इज डोमिनेंट। कैपिटल ए लगा लो, मान लो। तो ये सारे के सारे हेटेरोजाइगस है उस केस में। as simple as that. हाँ, मतलब जो भी कैपिटल जी, सॉरी मैंने देखा नहीं वहां पे जी और जी जो भी है, बट दे ऑल आर हेटेरोजाइगस. ठीक है.
Isn't the like which one of is the heterozygous
All of
coat
them.
color? No, B part. The big question, won't it be D?
दोबारा बोलो.
Like B part, which member is heterozygous for coat color A, B, C, D? Won't it be D? C कैसे?
नहीं तो ग्रे डोमिनेंट है ना, अगर इसका कैपिटल स्मॉल होएगा फिर तो ये ग्रे कलर का होना चाहिए. गॉट माय पॉइंट. तो ये होमोजाइगस रिसेसिव है.
Okay.
ठीक है. Find out the phenotypic genotypic ratio if a family in family P interbreed with, वही है heterozygous, capital G small g का another capital G small g से 1:2:3 to 1:2:1 का ratio. Guys, is that clear?
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
why would it be like small g, right? Because
हाँ मतलब whatever you choose, जो भी है तो उसका कोई टेंशन नहीं है. Whatever you choose. ठीक है. वो तो मैं वैसे रेफरेंस के लिए आ रही. वैसे यहाँ पे देयर इज अ प्रॉब्लम. यहाँ पे तो हेट्रोजाइगस से सारे के सारे, सॉरी लेफ्ट साइड पे सेम कलर के हैं. राइट साइड पे ये जो है, अच्छा ये हेट्रो, हाँ ठीक है, कुछ नहीं नथिंग. एक्चुअल में पता है क्या, मैं यहाँ पे लिखती हूँ, देखो ये स्मॉल है, ये कैपिटल है, ये है कैपिटल स्मॉल है, और ये फिर से स्मॉल है. दैट्स व्हाई दीज रिजल्ट्स आर देयर. गॉट इट. इसीलिए यहाँ पे 50-50 रेशो है और लेफ्ट साइड पे 100% ग्रे कलर. I think it'll be more clear to you now. Okay, let's move toward the. I like this question actually. I hope you people got it. If you people still have an issue, let me know. All the two different. Here are description of two different heart problems in each case. Use the information what you know about the heart and circulatory system in human to analyze the problem. The valve that stop blood flowing back into the left ventricle. मतलब जो pulmonary vein है उससे blood आ रहा है वापस left ventricle में. I'm so sorry, लेफ्ट ऑरिकल में आएगा फिर वेंट्रिकल में. द वाल्व, अच्छा I'm so sorry, मेरे खुद के सिग्नल नहीं पकड़ रहे. मतलब मैं क्वेश्चन तो समझ गई हूँ कि हमें पता है कि लंग्स से सबसे पहले ये है क्या कहते हैं लेफ्ट ऑरिकल, ये है लेफ्ट वेंट्रिकल और इधर है पल्मनरी वेन. तो यहाँ से ब्लड आया और इनके बीच में तुम्हें पता है कि बाइकस्पिड वॉल प्रेजेंट होती है. राइट, मतलब लेफ्ट साइड पे बाइकस्पिड वॉल. तो ये उस वाल्व की बात कर रहा है कि स्टॉप ब्लड फ्लो. अच्छा, इनटू द लेफ्ट वेंट्रिकल ऑफ हार्ट from aorta becomes the valve that stop blood flowing back into the left ventricle of heart from aorta. Become weak and floppy and begin to. क्या मेरे को समझने में दिक्कत आ रहा है?
Mr. Aortic valve becomes weak.
नहीं, am I just ma'am, actually in Indian school board paper are better than board. I like this question paper by the way. But yeah, can you just simplify the statement for me?
Ma'am, like they're saying like from left ventricle, it goes to the aorta, right? So like what prevents the black flow, like the backflow of blood?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. If the valve that prevents the backflow, it becomes weak and begins to leak, what will happen? That's the question.
So what is the answer?
No, I don't know if it's. I didn't do this one. I can't.
Other people, what will be the answer?
bicuspid, I think. I'm not sure.
एक मिनट रुको, मुझे ध्यान से पढ़ने दो. The valve that stops blood flowing back into the.
Ma'am, I don't think there will be any passage, like there won't be any flow to aorta if there is no valve.
Exactly.
Mr.
नहीं,
Aorta's
इनको ना प्रॉब्लम पता है क्या है, इन्होंने from aorta why they have written it कि
Miss
flowing. हाँ,
Miss Aorta से left ventricle में the valve that stops the blood flow.
अच्छा, oh now I get it. I got my signals. It's not asking about pulmonary vein. It's asking about pulmonary valve. कि मान लो this is heart यहाँ पे क्या बोलते हैं, लेफ्ट वेंट्रिकल इज देयर, यहाँ पे एओर्टा valve is present, aorta valve, this is also known as semilunar valve. So this is asking about this semilunar valve कि यहाँ से, this is the question. I could not identify location. So valve that now let's read, back into the left ventricle of heart from aorta become weak and floppy and begin to leak. ठीक है, the heart is to analyze the problem. ठीक है, अच्छा दूसरा क्या लिखा है, some babies are born with a hole in heart. You have to write explanation. अगर यहाँ पे thin होगा तो blood flow will be a problem, मतलब back flow करेगा, this will be a critical situation, body will not get enough blood supply. मैम पर ये सब एनसीईआरटी में नहीं है. This is a logical reasoning question and logical reasoning question every time come into the paper. तो ये एनसीईआरटी में यही तो चीज है, पता है, when I am teaching US curriculum and Indian curriculum, I literally feel the difference. Indian के जो papers होते हैं, they more of they are subject based. But literally मैंने US curriculum के I have seen so many of the sample assignment and everything. Questions are very easy, but they all are logical based. And अब NCERT is adopting it for past 2 years. Past 2 years मैं देख रही हूँ ना board exam में, I'm watching the pattern. So this is not new. Past 2 years से this is अभी NCERT वालों का collaboration was also, it went like last time COVID के time पे British curriculum के साथ कुछ तो collaboration हुआ था. It was regarding this assignment and all. So this kind of things are adopted. So I like it. So this is easy peasy question. So this is the situation. ठीक है, अब दूसरा इन्होंने देखा है कि babies are born with a hole in heart. Guys, remember I have told you this in the class that normally when a baby is born, the septum which is present between right and left auricle is actually not properly closed. After the birth, it is closed. Sometimes that is not closed, and that is what we call it as hole in heart. One of my friends' baby had it. She's of 3 years now. She's all well and happy. But yeah, ये central dividing wall जो है ना, that is a septum, auricular septum. This may a blue baby syndrome. You remember I mentioned blue baby syndrome?
Yes, ma'am.
It's that. So you have to give your explanation to that. Celiac disease is caused by gluten, a protein found on wheat, oat, and rye. Affected people react to gluten to villi become flattened, and the lining of small intestine become damaged. What do you think with untreated celiac diseases are often quite thin? Because food absorption, we know that microvilli, it help in absorption of the nutrient. So if microvilli will be flat, there will be less surface area. So due to less surface area, body will be able to absorb less of the nutrient, and that's why person will be thin. As simple as that. If a person with celiac disease stop eating any food containing gluten, he will gradually gain weight and no longer suffer from malnutrition because body starts healing. Absorption increases. Okay? I like this question paper. Huh?
Ma'am, can you explain the first part again, the valve question?
A point that is that into the small intestine.
Ma'am, for that celiac disease question, right? We're supposed to write assimilation as well. Just because it starts increasing, so more fats are stored in the body.
Exactly. Assimilation matlab when the nutrients are utilized. There is a difference between absorption and assimilation. Absorption means just simply the absorption of nutrient, but assimilation means when that nutrient is being utilized by body. So यहाँ पे microvilli जो है, it is going to become flat. So obviously surface area will be reduced, so less nutrient is absorbed. That's a thing you have to explain. Okay, Jasim, is that clear?
No, I wasn't asking this. I was asking the valve question, like 29A, the first part.
Okay, the valve that stop blood flowing back into the left ventricle of heart from aorta become weak and floppy and begin to leak. Wait, I'm still thinking about this question now. Wait, the valve that stop blood flowing back into the left ventricle of heart. So basically, you know that this is left ventricle, right? And the opening of aorta is into the left ventricle. And from left ventricle, this aorta, it supply blood to all of the body part. And now it is saying कि ये जो valve है यहाँ पे, we call it as aortic valve, also known as semilunar valve. So when this valve become floppy and thin, then the blood, because when from the left ventricle, blood is sent to the body, it is sent with a great pressure, So that blood flow to the body, it will become comparatively slow because blood, it is thin and floppy already, begin to leak. Got this point?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Thank you.
चली गई वापस. Okay, there are 3 pages ना. नहीं 2 है. Yes, Jasir. नहीं, कौन बोला? तो लेट्स डू इट फटाफट से, बस एक रह गया. क्वेश्चन आधा कहीं और है क्या? One second. This is question number 18 and this is question number. इससे पहले वाला शीट कौन सा है? ये क्वेश्चन खान से लिया हुआ है. ओके, ये इससे पहले वाला किसका है? 10th वाला. चलो देखते हैं, पहले ऊपर वाला करते हैं. तो if there is a current na genes through the production of protein control the characteristic trait in organism. Because guys, I'm repeating this again. If you people are confused about how to solve assertion and reason, you people need to add because. When you read the sentence, na, it will solve 99% of the questions. Ki genes through the production of protein control the characteristic trait in an organism because cellular DNA is the information source for making protein in a cell. Are you able to understand it? This is how you have to solve it. Now you know that ki assertion is right, but reason, no, it is not. But let's read it. Cellular DNA is the information source for making protein in a cell. It's not. So assertion is correct and reason is wrong. That makes C is the C is as the answer. Why did you mark A?
Ma'am, NCERT mein it's given that cellular DNA is information source for making proteins.
It should be nuclear DNA, na? NCERT means as it is statement is written.
हाँ ma'am.
I love NCERT. Karo bhai, A mark karo, please follow NCERT. But they should write nuclear DNA. That follow protein, na? Genetic material तो nucleus में. Cellular DNA में तो mitochondria, chloroplast, so many things का. Cellular DNA में तो bacteria का DNA, plasmids भी आते हैं. तो ठीक है, follow NCERT. ये ऊपर इसके कुछ है क्या? Is there any statement before it? Start of the experiment after 4 days. Light. ठीक है. Guys, I'm not able to understand this question because iska upar ka page, I don't know where. But let me tell you what this experiment is. This is also there in 11th class that we covered.
Ma'am, I'll read that out.
Sorry?
Ma'am, I'll read that question out.
It's okay, read it.
Okay, ma'am. Tropic movements in plants are usually controlled by phytohormones. In an experiment to investigate phototropism, a plant shoot is grown with light coming from one side only. Identify the plant hormone associated with this tropic movement and the region which has the greatest rate of growth occurred.
So basically, guys, because this question has come, you should know about it. Phototropic movement happened due to oxygen. Please remember the sentence. No description. Phototropic movement happened due to oxygen. Positive phototropic. Literally, an experiment has been done. Oxygen literally can be present in the tip area of the plant. Tip area. There has been experiment done where the tip of the plant is cut and then it is put into the sunlight and then it did not tilt toward the sunlight. Normally, as you see, it has tilted toward the sunlight, but when the tip is cut, it won't. These kinds. So oxygen is present in the meristematic area. It helps in, growth. So oxygen is the answer. No discussion. So human cell contain 46 chromosome. The graph show the changes in the number of the chromosome per cell as 2 different human cell undergo cell division. Wait, human cell undergo 20. The graph show the changes in the number of chromosome per cell as 2 different human cell. Identify the type of cell and the pattern of the cell division. तो ये क्या है? Time. ये है number of overproduction, number of chromosome per cell. तो cell A में original cell 46, then 92, then new cell again 46. यहाँ पे 46, 92, and it is even less 23. So guys, you understand it? This is mitosis, where 2n cell divide to form 2n, 2n, and this is reductional division meiosis. So this is a somatic cell. matlab a normal body cell, and this is a germinal cell. So let's see what are in the options. Acha, pehle to this is, wait, mitosis यहाँ पे है, and left right side पे meiosis. हाँ, तो sperm mother cell they have written because sperm mother cell will form sperm, ova mother cell will form ova. अब इन्होंने नीचे के ऑप्शन में sperm mother cell के आगे mitosis लिखा है, तो this definitely doesn't happen. So now you know the answer. Carefully study the diagram of the human respiratory system. Identify the part labeled as 1. ठीक है, तो alveolus made up of complete ring of cartilage. Alveolus गलत. Our air pipe is made up of. Trachea is made up of incomplete. I'm so sorry.
Incomplete rings.
C shaped hota hai. Incomplete rings. That's very easy. Okay, that's it. So guys, we have discussed this paper and I have received one more paper. Guys, this is our second last class. Next week also we will have one more class. And I have received this paper from, who sent it? This is Ashita. मैं इसको सेव कर लेती हूँ, एक सेकेंड. I will discuss this class 10th. 1 second. Sorry guys. Subjective question 3 class 10. Okay, I have saved this question paper. Though we are out of time, एक बार मैं open कर देती हूँ. Wait. किसी और ने तो नहीं किया ना मुझे शेयर पेपर गाइस? ओनली वन स्टूडेंट हैज शेयर्ड इट ना? नहीं, वन मोर स्टूडेंट हैज. आई एम कीपिंग योर मैसेज अनरीड. ये 296 नंबर किसका है? मैम, tomorrow is my science pre-board. I'll be sending you the paper. Please send it to me. In the next class, I will discuss your paper also. Guys, because I'm not doing well, so I could discuss one paper. I'll speed up myself in the next class and I'll give you more tips and tricks how to write it. Okay, sir, Chetan, I'm keeping this message unread. So when I take the next class, you send me hi. I'll download this. Ma'am, can you tell whose paper is this? ये वाला, ये जो स्क्रीन पे दिख रहा है, ये किसने भेजा मुझे? एक सेकंड रुको. सॉरी, ये कौन है? 682. You got the same paper for your exam. ये स्वप्ना मनकाला. I don't know who is this number. वेट, मैं चैट में देखती हूँ, मैंने सेव नहीं किया हुआ है. सचेतन, दिस पेपर इज सचेतन. सचेतन, तो मैं सचेतन, इन विच स्कूल यू आर? इंडियन स्कूल. और गौतम, तुम? प्रिटी श्योर तुम्हारे फ्रेंड्स आर देयर. इंडियन स्कूल का टीचर इज फ्रेंड विद योर स्कूल टीचर. गौतम, चलो ठीक है guys, I'll meet you up in the next session. I have got 2 more papers. You are also at Indian school, Muscat. And तुम्हारा लोकेशन क्या सचेतन? Gubra. It's Al Gubra. Am I pronouncing it right? अच्छा, उसने SUR लिखा है. Is that सूरत? चलो ठीक है guys, thank you so much. It was a nice session with you. Ma'am, all the Indian school in Oman had the same paper. चलो भाई. Thank you so much. We will discuss this in the next class. Not one, I'll try to cover maximum. Okay, guys?
Thank you.
Bye. Good night. Thank you. Bye-bye.